Hello from Glacier National Park in Montana. I have wanted to come here for about 35 years, ever since I worked for the Auto Club AAA, and I routed people to this beautiful location. I have wanted to come here, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the scenery, the energy, and I think one of the things that I'm inspired to do these days, since we haven't been able to travel as much as we'd like, is to dive back into some of the places that I have traveled and explore the energy there. So I want to share with you something I'm really excited about. One thing that many of you may not know is that I was a film major in college. Fun fact. So the last year, we have been doing a lot of things online, and I have a pre-recorded classroom called The Vault, which you can do monthly subscriptions for, and I have over 100 classes. Those are all mini films. When I put those together, edit them, and upload them, it has inspired within me an interest to get back into working with film. And one of the things that I am incredibly inspired about are traveling to sacred spaces in the earth, around the globe, and to tuning into the energy vibrations there and learning about the ancient civilizations or cultures that have come to that land and made it a part of their life, and then taking people there on retreats. So one of the things that I'm about to dive into is a documentary series on the Earth Chakras. You all probably already know about the chakras that are in our body. The Hindu system, the yogic system, has developed this language which means chakra means wheel or disc. And so there are these energy vortexes that run through the body along certain lines. And this main channel through our body is called the Sushumna Nadi. And within that Sushumna Nadi, there are these vortexes or chakras that have all kinds of different explanations about them. The throat chakra is about communication, clear communication. The heart chakra is about love and compassion and balance. So they all have attributes and qualities. I was surprised to discover that the earth, Mother Earth, actually has chakras. The ley lines, or these lines like the nadis in our body, were discovered by a man named Alfred Watkins back in the 1920s. He was a landscape photographer in Britain. And in Britain, there are tons of sacred sites scattered all over. And what he discovered was, it seemed to be that along these lines are patterns in the earth is where the people built these ancient structures, these sacred sites. And from his work, so many other people started to work on these ley lines and what they meant and why people were drawn to certain places over and over again, from ancient cultures and civilizations that no longer exist to current day civilizations. Why are people drawn to these particular spots on our planet? So the Earth Chakras, I'm going to be developing a documentary series on those, and I'm super excited because I just finished a trip to the Earth's first chakra, Mama Earth's own root, and it was a phenomenal trip. And so it inspired me to take a look at all the places I've traveled. And when I look along those different spots where I've been called to go, many of them, if not most of them, fall upon either the earth chakras or along these ley lines. In fact, many of the places on my bucket list are on these ley lines. I just haven't gotten there yet. So this documentary series is going to explore the Earth's chakras. I will be talking to different people who have either traveled there with me or separately, or people who live there in the cases of the places that I have not visited yet. I'm going to be showing you personal photos and discuss the energy of that center. Why is that the first chakra of the earth? What does it feel like when you're there? And more importantly, what kind of healing can come when you visit that land? So, healing is something that we're all working on. It doesn't matter what your particular story is, your trauma. I mean, it matters to you, but we're all going through something. We're all here for a reason. We all chose to be in this body and in this life for a particular reason. There were healings that we wanted to experience in this lifetime. There are stories we wanted to share. There's experiences we wanted to have. And the chakras are kind of this roadmap that helps us determine where the healings need to be. So once you understand your chakras, the chakras in the body, and then you take it and expand it out, that there's this global energy of the chakras, then wow, I'm understanding now that my third chakra is about my will and my strength. It's the impetus to move forward. It's the energy behind putting who I am into the world. And if this is depleted, I may shriek back. I may be timid or afraid. If it's too wide open, I may just be bulldozing over people. So understanding how to work with my third chakra so that it's a balanced center of ego and will is going to make me a dynamic person in the world who allows other people to also work in the world in their truth and who they are. So that's just a simple explanation of understanding your personal chakra. Of course, we could go on for hours and hours, hundreds of hours, in fact, in exploring these chakras. So if I'm depleted or needing a boost in my third chakra, there are these healing practices that I can do. In yoga, one of the things we can do is breath of fire, where we pump the stomach, and that ignites that fiery energy in the solar plexus. But what about connecting to the Earth's third chakra? What if I went there? What would that energy be like? What would it feel like? And how would it empower me if I went to the place in Mama Earth that embodies the third chakra? That's the sort of thing I'm excited about. And since we are all traveling remotely right now, this documentary series will take you there. We'll take you to the places. We'll talk to some people who live there or have traveled there, including myself in many cases. And maybe you'll actually be able to explore them with me in a future retreat so that we can explore these earth chakras together and do these incredible healings. Now is the time, if you have not done healing work, to dive in. There's never been a better time. We're all being given some time to take a step back, look at our life, figure out why we're here, what we're supposed to be doing here. And this map, this energy map in our body is going to help us figure that out. And then once we do, once we align to our truest and highest self, we're going to be living the life that we were here to live. We're going to be embodying this gorgeous energy on the planet. We're going to be helping other people align with their truth and their highest self. And ultimately, it's going to get us all moving towards this oneness that we all talk about and teach about. So these are sorts of things that I am stoked about. Ancient civilizations, chakras, traveling, and healing. It's all what I'm about. So I hope that you'll enjoy me for this documentary series on the Earth Chakras. And who knows, maybe there'll be some retreats there where we can apply some of that healing energy to our own lives. That's super exciting to me, and I hope that it's super exciting to you. So look forward to seeing future posts about the Earth Chakra documentary series. And I look forward to speaking to you all soon and maybe taking you with me to some of these amazing places. Thanks so much.